If you could please say "I do" after I finish.
With two simple words. Ilhan Omar took her place in the Minnesota House of Representatives, accomplishing what few people thought possible during an election year that put Muslim Americans at the center of heated political debate about immigration and terrorism.
The Muslim community needs a win.
Muslim American Society of Minnesota Executive Director Asad Zaman was one of dozens of supporters who watched Ilhan Omar
Do you solemnly swear or affirm
take the ceremonial oath of office on a commemorative Quran on the floor of the Minnesota House of Representatives?
I do. Congratulations. Welcome to the House of Representatives.
The ethos of America that can embrace a Somali American hijab-clad woman as their representative. I think that says something amazing about America.
The negativity of the 2016 presidential election campaign is now a footnote for Ilhan Omar, who views her role in the national conversation about Muslim Americans as a positive one.
It sort of provides a counter-narrative to say, well, all is not bad, that there is good, and if someone like Ilhan, who has all of the odds against her, can succeed, then, you know, we are able to see that as a country we do have a balance of both good and bad, and that we just have to figure out a way to come together and make sure that we are amplifying the voices of good.
While Omar is the first Somali American legislator serving in Minnesota state government, she did not win the support of the majority of the Somali American voters in her Minneapolis district. She was elected to her seat by courting voters outside the diaspora.
Politics is the art of inclusion, and Ilhan Omar has practiced inclusive politics, and she has been able to put forth a candidacy that is attractive to a largely white liberal group of voters, and she has convinced them that she is the best candidate.
She's also convincing others beyond Minnesota that anything is possible, something she says was reinforced to her on a recent visit to the Horn of Africa.
Hearing about young people who are running for elected office in Kenya and in Somalia because they were inspired by my race, I think messages like that truly put things into focus and sort of, I think, amplify the level and the magnitude of what we've been able to do here.
The magnitude of Omar's contributions as a state lawmaker in Minnesota is yet to be measured. But Zaman says Omar now has the attention of more than just the voters in Minnesota.
So this is a big deal. I think the whole world is watching what we're doing here today.
Which is why Ilhan Omar says one of her biggest challenges now is living up to all the hopes and expectations people have for her as she charts an historic path forward. Kane Fairbaugh, VOA News, St. Paul, Minnesota.